Hi guys, welcome back to my channel S Chemistry. My name is Sonal, and in today's video I am going to share with you all each and every tip, trick, strategy, whatever you want to call it, everything that is required for your preparation in order to answer an interview for the post of an assistant professor in chemistry. Now, though my experience has specifically been with the subject chemistry, but I believe this video will be helpful for any subject, okay, because I'm going to talk about how you can prepare yourself for the interview irrelevant of the subject. So what I have done is I have prepared a mind map, okay. It took me some time to sit down and write down all the points that I have faced in my experience, okay. I will put a picture of this in a few seconds, and the entire video is going to be based on this mind map itself. It covers each and every topic, each and every strategy, implementation, preparation, and finally getting your dream job as an assistant professor. Okay, so everything needed is right here. So without wasting any time further, let's get started. Also, please note, everything that I will be talking about in this video is from my previous experience. I have worked as an assistant professor for 2 years, okay, of course in the subject inorganic chemistry. I have broken down the preparations into 3 sections, okay. The first one is the formal session. In formal session, the first thing that you have to put in a lot of efforts is how are you going to introduce yourself, okay. Trust me, no matter which interview it is, your self introduction, that's the very first question you will come across, okay. Many a times the panel members will tell you to introduce yourself, or they will be like, tell us something about yourself, okay. Some of them might also say that even though we have read your resume, but we would still like to hear a few things about you from yourself, okay. So you need to invest a lot of your time, critical thinking, proper analysis in preparing your answer, wherein you're going to introduce yourself, okay. Now, be certain that the panel members, they have gone through your resume, they have seen your academic profile, your experience, all of that, but they still want to hear these things from you. So first of all, they're looking at your communication skills, okay. How well are you going to communicate your brief introduction, the self introduction, yeah. So the key features that you have to include in your introduction are, first of all, your name, okay, like the entire name, which is there in your resume, which is there in all of your educational certificates, okay. Then you talk about your academic qualifications, like for chemistry, where have you done your masters, your bachelor's, name of the university or the college, your passing percentage, okay. After that, you can even mention in your academic qualifications if you have qualified any exam, like for example CATE or CSIR NET or any state eligibility test, okay. Mention that as well. Then you can talk about your experience, yeah. Now if you're a fresher, then you can skip the experience part, there's no issue about it, okay. And then if you all have done any projects during your bachelor's level or your master's level, mention that, okay. If you have any research publication, put that as well in your introduction. And lastly, you can conclude your introduction with your hobbies, yeah. So you need to keep it brief, okay. You need to keep it logical, like you're not giving them your full personal information, right? You have to give them the relevant information which is required for that particular job profile. The second aspect of your formal session is going to be a few questions, wherein they are going to see how motivated you are, how dedicated you are to the post of teaching, okay. So I've just made a list of a few questions which may or may not be asked in the formal session, okay. You can have some more questions as well, but these are the ones which are generally asked, okay. So mention us a few strengths and weaknesses, okay. Give us some strengths, weaknesses. This is a common question. Tell us something about your classroom management skills, okay. How do you plan on managing the classroom, okay. Lesson plan preparation, fine. Whenever you're in the teaching field, lesson plan is a very crucial aspect, okay, which you have to focus on, yeah. So how do you plan your lessons, okay. How would you implement your lessons in class, yeah. Why are you so passionate about teaching, okay. Why did you choose the field of teaching as a full-time profession? Why should we hire you, okay. What is it that you can contribute to our institute or to our university? What is so unique about your teaching style, okay. How can you keep your classes interactive and engaging, okay. And maybe a question like, what qualities would make a good teacher, fine. So basic questions, fine. So that was it about the formal session. Next, we talk about the technical session, okay. Crucial. important aspect of your interview is going to be the technical session. Okay, first of all, in order to prepare for the technical session, you have to be aware of the syllabus. Yeah, the technical session is going to be syllabus oriented, fine. And in the field of chemistry, it's going to be specific with respect to your post. If you're going for an assistant professor's interview, it might be like branch specific, right? For example, inorganic, organic chemistry, physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, or even maybe biochemistry. So it's going to be syllabus oriented. Okay, now how are you going to prepare? First of all, what you can do is get a copy or a PDF of the syllabus, okay, and try to segregate the topics as per your understanding. So a few of the topics, how are you going to segregate the topics? Easy, moderate, and difficult. Okay, so the topics which are easy for you, put them together, the ones which are moderate and the ones which are difficult. Okay, and then you know that you have to allot more preparation time into the topics which are difficult for you. Yeah, after that, you need to, whichever topic you're preparing, you need to focus on its introduction. Okay, what is that topic concerned about, and you need to have clarity on the basic concepts. Okay, next, what you have to do is you need to strongly prepare from the same list of topics. You need to strongly prepare at least 3 or 4 topics wherein you have in-depth knowledge of all the contents present in that topic. Now, why am I mentioning you need to pick 3 or 4 topics and have in-depth knowledge of those? Is because sometimes in the interviews, the panel members may ask you which are your strong topics, you know, which are the topics that you thoroughly know. And if they do, then I believe that's a good thing, because that gives you the liberty of picking the topics where they can question you. So in my case, it did happen once or twice when I was asked the topics which on which I have strong understanding. Okay, and I usually pick coordination chemistry, periodic chemistry like the periodicity or the periodic table, but my usual pick is coordination chemistry. Okay, so prepare 3 to 4 topics in such a way that in case this question comes up on the interview, you can confidently give out the topics. Okay, and lastly, also be aware of recent advances in your subject. Yeah, this I was also not aware of, you know, reading through the recent advances before going for an interview, and I have suffered once because of that. Next time I went prepared, and again the same kind of question did come up. Okay, so usually for actually 3 of my interviews, I'll tell you, there was the same question which was asked to me. So whenever I'm asked you know, like this, my strong topics, I usually go for coordination and periodic table. So in 2 of my interviews, I was talking about the periodic table to them, and directly the question came up of lithium-ion batteries. Okay, this particular topic won the Nobel Prize in the year 2019 in chemistry, the discovery of lithium-ion batteries. Okay, so the first time they asked me, I knew a few properties of it, but not the in-depth knowledge, so I couldn't really answer it. The next time I just randomly prepared it, and again the question did come up for the interview, and in another, I guess in another interview, I did come across why did this particular idea win the Nobel Prize, you know. So just read about the recent advances. Now you'll have more list of Nobel Prize winners and their discoveries, the recent one which happened. Okay, so just be aware of the recent advances in your specific subject. That basically sums up the technical session. Okay, so the third session, lastly, we move to the demo session or the demo delivery. The demo delivery preparations can happen in 2 ways. Okay, first, you are prepared with a topic, okay, your own topic. Second, it can also happen that the topic is given on the spot. Okay, now if you are preparing with your own topic, then first thing, you need to pick a topic from the syllabus oriented. Second, you need to pick a topic which is your strength, okay, your strong topic, fine. And third, you'll have to prepare your demo in such a way that you have an introduction involved in it. Okay, you tell your audience or students why are we studying that particular topic, what is the use of it, okay, what are the contents present in that topic, and examples, textbook examples, along with that a few examples which you can relate with in everyday life. Okay, now if the topic is given to you on the spot, again don't worry, it will still be syllabus oriented only. From the syllabus, over here you can make use of your preparation which you did for the technical session part. Okay, fine. So whatever you studied over there, you can make a demo on those on that particular knowledge. Okay, so you don't have to worry, because you have studied already for your technical session. The same knowledge you can use in order to deliver your demo. Okay, now when you're delivering the demo, what are the few things that you have to keep in mind? First, you have to be confident. Okay, you are the teacher, you hold control of the class. Yeah, no matter you're teaching actual students or you're just presenting it in front of the management members, the panel members, you still assume the panel members to be your students. Okay, so you have to be confident, you have to be calm, Okay, keep a faint smile on your face, like not too loud, and like not a face without a smile, a faint smile. Okay, you need to maintain eye contact. Like you cannot be continuously looking in one direction. You need to, like, have a slight eye contact with all the members or all the students sitting in the class. Moderate speaking speed, again very important, and you need to make your session interactive and engaging. Yeah, also remember that if you're using a whiteboard or whichever method you're using, do not continuously be right near the board. Okay, do not just turn behind and write your things. Okay, whatever you have to write down on the board, try to move a little bit in front, a little bit in back, or maybe around the class if you're teaching the students as well. Yeah, so that will make your class more interactive, and the students will also participate and engage. Okay, have some lessons, like, have a lesson plan, like a proper systematic way of going about with your demo, and also keep some questions in the end so that you can interact and with the students. If they are with the if it's with the panel members, you still ask them the question. Now whether they show some enthusiasm or not, it's on them, but as your role, you be prepared with some additional, like a revision questions at the end of the class. Okay, and be certain that you prepare your demo for maximum 10 to 15 minutes, not really more than that, unless you have been informed by the authorities that you have to conduct a class which is going to be like 1 hour or 1.5 hours. In that case, you prepare accordingly. So that was it. I have literally shared each and every point with you guys that I have prepared so far and which has helped me in my interviews. Yeah, so in case you did like this video, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And thank you so much for watching, and wish you guys all the best if you all are having an interview for the post of an assistant professor. And thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.